T-Y-L is life spelled backwards. This piece I'm going to do is called Choices, and it's a cautionary tale. So here it goes. A tisket, a tasket, 4 dead women in a casket. First, it was Naya. Now, Naya was one of those independent chicks, pay my own bills chicks, no time for Mr. Want to spend your money slippery. But Naya had a deadly desire. Jermaine was his name. See, Jermaine, he played the dope game. See, Naya didn't want no lame or no 40-hour work week scrub. Naya, she needed her thug. Now, it's Naya's little boy who's missing his mommy's hug. Because, see, Naya was prime. She was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and Jermaine was just too darn hard to find. And the killers, no, they couldn't keep it simple like one bullet to the temple. Instead, they ravished between her legs and laughed when she begged as visions of her 2-year-old son danced in her head. They even took it from behind and sodomized her with a knife, cut out her tongue to silence her crying, poured bleach in her eyes till she was blind. And poor Naya didn't even see the lighter when they set her body on fire.
My Lord.
Tisket a taxi. Now that Naya's in her casket, oh, Jermaine, he bounced back like elastic. Oh, and poor Diane. Diane didn't have a chance. Soon as her mother took that new man's hands, her mother's new husband, he had plans. He knew at first glance that he wanted inside of Diane's pants. Jesse was his name. And mostly he executed his plan slowly and played her mother's mind closely. Now the mother knew that he was a big liar, but he was the sole provider, real smart, and pregnant her and put 4 more babies inside her. She became a 4-speed and he was her rider. Transportation to the daughter. See, Diane was getting ready to lose a coin toss and her tail was his side of the quarter. It flipped her head when he crawled in her bed. Her libido wasn't hungry, but it was about to be fed. All the dirty things he said, her body dripping red. He was a murderer, pumping her innocence full of lead. Her spirit was dead. The next morning, she limped into the room to tell her mother what happened, and her mother, she just started snapping. You will never guess what she had to say. You will never guess what she had to say. She said, I can't pay. I can't pay for my other 4 kids to lay, so Jesse, he got to stay. Diane looked down with the face of gloom, see, because she knew she had just met her doom. When her mother said out of 5 kids, why do you think you got your own room? I got to look out for your sisters and your brothers. So when he come in that room, you better not struggle with him under those covers. Oh, wow. And this is our little secret, so you better not tell the others. Now go get in that bathtub and soak. Diane wanted to slit her throat. She had been elected and even wasn't aware that there was a vote. But instead, she tried weed, then dope, and it set off no alarm when she put that needle in her arm because at home, she had suffered more harm. But AIDS is how Diane did the farm. Tisket a tasket. Now that Diane's in her casket, her mother still laid up with that filthy maggot. Oh, and last but not least, let me tell y'all about my girl Monique. She was real pretty with a nice physique. Lived a good life, was a good wife, had a good man, but couldn't control her hormonal gland. And one decision will forever crush Monique's fantasy land. And one decision will forever crush Monique's fantasy land. She made love in her husband's bed without a thought to all the love he gave and the jewelry that he bought. But it was one thing she didn't bank on, and that was getting caught. See, Monique thought she was being slick, but her husband knew he wasn't getting her treat, so it had to be another trick. And he had seen Ray Ray before, but it just didn't click. Monique was writing a new chapter in her life, and Ray Ray was her new addiction, her Newport, her cancer stick. And one day when her husband came home early, what he saw made him sick. All he could do was blink, blink, blink. He couldn't think. His passion and his anger had formed a link. His face became cold. And without another wink, he pulled a gun from his waist. He was Tom and had 2 Jerrys on the chase. He didn't show him no grace when he shot them both in the face. Because see, when he walked in, his blood begins to thin. When he walked in, I'm getting ready to make your head spin, because when he walked in, Monique was in the bed with her girlfriend.
Oh,
man.
Tisket and tasket. Monique and Raven in the casket. That's the
He better get his life together. For real, he needs some extra deliverance. He needs the mama oil to just stand there like that will fall.
So my
just run down.
financial advisor.
Thank you so much.
He said you
Thank you so much for that awesome
on.
form. That's some deep stuff. Ooh, and I need a new phone. Amen. Come on, stretch your hands this way. Somebody say, I